ede Nana Prempeh the British man me na metie dwomu edi dwumedi ho cha me ne akwa fiada se de da yoyo no ebra so se de dwumedi no ebe esomo ne yensatimi aka your personality for tonight owura no emfrihia maako ensoni na obey president Edema Ghana Golf Association na ansa na obey president so opani no na wa serve as vice president emfrihia maako eye miensa enti wo kabomu a emfrihia edu broni beka se a decade na wabedi Ghana Golf anim na opani no e de atodwa se nche wobekwa ahomegye mu na wontimi entoa so biom wabe na famu de e de aboa Ghana Golf na breso edie ne sisiye ejuma ben wetimi eyoye e de boa promotion and development of air golf in Ghana na obaye na kura no die no obetoye die na afoforo di gya no a wono nso ebeso mu e da ba bepie baby a wadroi na wode atodwa se wo kuroi die no wono nso agya ya obi a obesi na namu no enso so ebetimi ato so sebe ya Ghana Golf ebetimi afa no ntoma pefra enche medan na di me introduce me guest ewo dwumedi nso na mom kana hye no nso se eye ex natural mineral water Afro Cine na afi Nana clothing na no achi no Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center ope asupitia ye ka prostate health wo mu eye ade de a eno ane Medimosis o madaroma ene agi adwa na na fie nwumre nso na ex sports profile ebe betwagu ene entina medame ho abesisi a
A state-of-the-art facility built with your family needs in mind. A medical center positioned for all your fertility problems and other diseases. Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center. Our goal is to help our patients achieve and maintain optimal health. We have fully functional OPD laboratories in all our branches. Do you have problems urinating? Medimosis is the ultimate solution. Our Prostacure X capsules and Prostacure Herbal Tea treat prostate problems. Afromosis capsules gives you maximum performance, and for the ladies, Femacure X capsules solves all your menstrual problems. Locate Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center at Adenta Barrier near the traffic light, Ashaman Ajekojo, Kumasi Ahirima Kokobing, and in Accra Ministries after the Ghana Highways Yard. Call 0244 068 447. We accept National Health Insurance card and all other private insurance card. Medimosis Clinic and Herbal Center, your ultimate solution for prostate problems.
Notice that lately I've been drifting aimlessly.
Bids, the actual retail price is...
Afro Cine, exclusively on HG Plus channel 115.
We are one man short. Should we invite him?
Yeah.
It be old cargo.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, it's free, fresh, natural, X, mineral, water.
still got it.
Always keep hydrated naturally. That's my secret.
Manufactured with the primary aim of preserving nature's finest minerals necessary for a healthy mind and body. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural.
Yamamo akwaba na mamena mwasese mutena yema yeje sankrato no ebaye na sedem di kan ede atudwa no owura no eye president ede ma Ghana Golf Association din ene owura Mike Agri owura memwadwo
yeja
no ho design
nyame adom ho ye
ahofe ne de adware na adware
oh me de sew
se o twere aduane a wodi o na etimi edibi se bibia boko de
nyame adom bibia boko
minim se me no wadi nkomo pen o credentials o manfo ni ba ebia na we ni de di kan a obi nso ehwe wo opeso ohunu hwan ne Mike Agri
asemi a wo bi say de na che say me quantity because we share about you say ya na che say me ni afi kakra
kai
men can say I was born in 56.
Oh, okay.
That makes me 66 next birthday. And I'm saying early life ewo Takoradi. Na me papa ye adwuma wo railway sinti no Takoradi na yetete mia
ene egu
te eno na asem ne ntumi nka 74 na say e di move bank right. That time na me A levels, and A levels from Fans Film School.
Okay.
And 74 came to Accra in the same year, that is September. I went to the University of Ghana, Legon, for my undergraduate degree course in economics and sociology. Me free hono, as the was required of us in some year in national service. To me, ko KJB.
Okay, Water Region.
Me ko chirade 1 year. Ti ja me wie me ayinu na. Me best start me working career at Standard Chartered Bank.
Okay.
Ti also me ko di ho a couple of years, 2-3 years. And me admission into Birmingham University for my graduate course in finance.
Oh, UK.
UK. Ti no me ko to aso ho. Eja me wie ye na ye me tu mani fa ha kakra na eja wa wonim. Ojakrom ni mede ye adwuma kakra yes in all no so me did 15 years for UK.
Wow.
And some aba and I'm by the time I was working in for a finance company, Hansard International. Basically we were doing insurance, pensions and mortgages. Nti na chese banking noa
na wo mu
nti na me wa hwem se me bana na betwa so. Unfortunately I'm kobanesa and me baye I did a complete 360-degree turnaround and got into automobile. Automobile no so me be join a company behind Gold Coast Motors.
Okay.
As the general manager nti eja me also me about 5 years. And at the time a very interesting thing happened. So that time na dollar in Drew say. And so na cars na turn mood. We were selling American cars in me senior that's that time no so na yenye redenomination no. Nti na ye di millions. Ti say obi beto car sika okukuru esa odiba. Na ye na enwa ho tikakra nti me imagine said there be elsewhere people buy on credit that didn't only say ye ton vehicles on credit me name in penny for kind one for my junior buy and that is when I decided to start off on my own. And I started a company called Tricon Auto Finance. Just said no the whole idea was to sell vehicles on credit. And kakra be 5 years. And a bank for the one mu a year auto loans and so on and so forth. And I'm saying, I know your core business. Into Saudi I should leave it for them. Now mean trading. Into from 97 through to 02. Now me auto finance, but from 02 to date, which is 20 years to date, you know, and my vehicle trading in Kwa. And you know, my company is 25 years this year.
Okay.
And I have interest. I continue to have interest in insurance as well, into your health insurance business. Yeah. And you know, and only me business life. Yes.
It's you know, since it's you for who ni pursue your way. Intimate me I describe as business magnate.
Oh, magnate the net eso.
Eso.
Oh, me a business executive.
Okay. It's my main father, sir. Now, ufi fansa pim. EBP Legon. To so called was Birmingham.
Birmingham, yes.
Birmingham University. He fan we share golf or kwem.
Men share golf wo baby. Men share golf wo baby. In fact, one more enemy called school back I said I was a high jumper.
Oh, really?
Me high jump mommy school and then to university and beyond, even back into Birmingham as well. I was jumping for the university. Now, the interesting thing in this, some of the colleagues I mean, we Jumano or Birmingham. No, kind of Kobo golf now. The Namsu, no, Kokrofo's answer me. To the extent to say, those of you who know the UK know. Namiti Bronubi from Edgbaston, which is you know, very close to your friends at the cricket grounds. Now, and Chenwa golf course wo. I didn't actually know. The minimum say baby. Now, baby ana meti me fie nechi. Na golf balls it me begu your garden mo.
Wow.
Emma ye yi tokune. Chese me di wo mo atem say na den de kura na mo high adwen na na ebu your fence ni onema. Honestly, I never ever thought say I would encounter golf. Now, fast forward to Ghana. Me buy na me bought tennis. Eja high jump in the knee eja into tennis na na yebo. Na nipa me ne bought tennis. Ye wo mo an was you. Okobo golf. Na me say ne asem na woni make. Ye did at the time and them say I was sub 40. Yeah, 36 year boy tennis kakaka we na we be na kebab kakaka. Na afia dey. Was you Debbie golf ye good. Or yeah, be 2 years man fee. And one day now when we invited me to Achimota Golf Club, where he was a member. Say me the member shadi board tournament into me shadi. And me di nechi ekoi and fa mo boy na omo point na me ko join what I now know to be whole 19. Hey, go for any gisa. But na gina my prizes na ye. How do you very interesting? Anyway, this is in 95.
Okay.
Into 95 na msi okay. So dia, o dia me try me hands keke na wa yo. So mo dia try. Indeed, in November 95, I went to Achimota Golf Club. I got my first set from a pro or my dear friend Chichi Jackson.
Okay,
Chichi Rodriguez. So I'm say a bear damper. In fact, as the saying goes, I was caught by the bug, and to date I haven't looked back. Until my 27th year in golfing. Just say Achimota started here. Be competition secretary from I think it was about 97 or thereabouts, and for 5 years.
Not just it
was by accident. Nipa was substantive competition secretary, you know, a gentleman by name Miguel Ribeiro, or a barrister at law. One of the days, you know, I also obey no so no home fano, you know. Will be our best standing in for him.
Unye bida.
Minye bida.
Baya, what no,
me who send you me, and I'm so mayor. And no. me ko gina kekan bi afi nipa yi wo se wa parade na ma me na ayi
Twaso.
me ntwaso na me say oh anya ne sa wo se David. So anyway, I bided my time. The next election, which was the following March, I stood for election and I got the position. You know, for 5 years I was competition secretary. Me free honor, I'm saying me rested 1 year. Then be a handicap member for another year. Thereafter, I became the vice captain for Achimota for 2 years. This is 06, 07. And me be a captain 09 and 2010. Until 2010, in me free honor, I just say me transit into the Ghana Golf Association as vice president. That was in 2012.
Okay.
I know 3 years, you know, and I'm the BD president. It's a massive no.
Well, what's some day? And common so movement. Yababa obey vice, obey president at the Ghana Golf Association, and near Messi any the one and Afi, and near Maudio Guaquemo Sebeya, golf no a bit tumpon over my Ghana. Yababa so no fiti abra 95. Ye ha wa na odu huku mu obey competition secretary na obey member handicap. Now be vice president and now be president. Then obey timia kase golf ayama wa brabo. Ya obi a wo hwe ya wo tie dwumedi e de no ho de kon be do so de no ho be hyemu.
Ene de bebre but se me bono tofa na me kase it has kept me out of mischief. In the sense say golf no it takes time. You spend a lot of time playing the game, and you know after the game as well. And you know those days, you know, sabi nipa ni washi kakra. And you know tennis, you know, so you're born just Saturdays. Until the whole of the week, you know, not just follow. Na chi na dia. Until na I'm say yeah, I drink kakra. And you know. When golf came into my life, it sobered me. It made me humble. And the tenets of golf is, you know, the high level of integrity and honesty, and those virtues were instilled in me. And you know, Emma, me nisu bre ase kakra, and of course, me kase humble me, and that's not all. The health benefits are amazing. You see, one of the best exercises in the world, or the best exercise in the world, is walking. Now, a round of golf, and you are compelled to walk at all costs. Now, I'm saying I've been a golf cart, but naturally, you know, if you play a golf round, 7 to 8 kilometers will be nanti.
Wow.
So if you are putting in 3-4 times a week in a night, it means you are walking 7 to 8 kilometers 3-4 times a week. Now, what is me? Say me ball and go straight here 5, and which me 9 kilometers because we go bush, ne go benina na kaya account. You know, the health benefits are amazing. Now, a lot of people kase na penifo and I say kokrofo and I say lazy man's game. Far from it. You see, golf swinging Tiger Woods at his peak was swinging at around 130 kilometers an hour. That is the speed with which he was swinging. Now you can imagine, say, be 200 or 300 times in a round of golf. That's your aerobics.
Yes.
Who tee baller, ube butu a tee. Who you ball a free bonumwa ube butunwaye. Until every time you bend over and that's your aerobics. Again, you do this at least 200 or 300 times in a round, in addition to the walk.
Yes.
And you know, anybody who says or sits back and thinks that Bobo would Debbie.
Now, Miura golf as a journalist, me say okay, and I say a child whom
yeah.
Enche ya be 2 decades be free no de medimochi.
Yeah.
E ya no mota case bi say golf no ade bia wo hia mpanimfo nipa in a normal life nka wontimi nhia no ene ni nkomo kra no woni ne nam se ya na modi nkomoko sometimes even business bia wadi akirache wotimi broker deal or golf course so ebi atoda
oh bebre ena me ka say golf benefits ni de doso na asema okay relationships you build relationships as a result of golf. Now one thing that is for sure say ubetumi any obia ye adwuma either business or working together winning the round of golf back ubehu whether it is possible to do business or not because ubehu ni panisubai ni you see it's self-referring intino there wa bono na woka
no
credit na wo kɔhye bush na sabi wo ball aye wo pre na ma na wo bana wan kan anka ho a you know. But most golfers are very alert as one hu yens no hu nti wo bana ubeti so a obebis ana dia car ewrem no oh we free o na chese nipa no onya odbefa okọ ntino immediately now why your assessment as to whether you want to
do business with that person
ebiso a betumi I slip it is possible so ubone bebre a utumi jebi wom not because yes not because it's deliberate but genuinely you forget ebia short one be na afa wani so na chese nipa ade no abo 11 now see me about 10 ya na I say afa wani so kakra and no it's acceptable and it's allowed once you correct it but
like a bit me crowd ba say ubo yi enso no o wi bit me afia ma ka say ubo fun you play less but you could forget
that also happens that happen, though it is very rare there are times when people will play 5 and they'll say, oh, I played a 6. No, so they'll be over 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sir, sorry. That means and Ukraine just ended then Ukraine did cry and you know but back to building relationships. Yes, we share nipa bebre all sorts of people.
Oh, of course.
Of course also. And so we a decent golfer. Menewa ka handicap on semda. We a decent golfer and nipa per se ni obo. Efese ni oye no. Until you get all sorts of people, chiefs, business people, ambassadors, you name it, all manner of people, you know, will you get a chance to play with either by chance or by choice. Until you know, me fan say, yeah, more tournament. Yeah, draw one a certain chief or a certain chief executive or a certain ambassador. That is the opportunity for you to meet with them.
That's by chance.
Yes, and yeah, by chance.
The choice in there.
Choice in say one request to say.
Person
mini wubo. Mini won come until you meet me about Thursday we are now. Oh, once you are a golfer, it is very, very difficult for whoever he is to turn you down because golf the sort of obia person expanding the horizon no hunu say obia ye na de ni nneoma ebi kura no a no kura no show dada from a distance no here not what person what access you know bia o bibi de ma and so onya kwan on share one on one da ntino nobody requests so more round of golf then naturally he gets to know the sort of person that you are and and you may dear bebre
well enema eyo de bebrebe eno ne asoma owura Mike Agri president Ghana Golf Association what the tuanim afi na wo kasa mu no ana se ohweti adaka no ato TV XYZ away X Sports Profile I can say Jumedi any day to baby biada ya wo hwe Jumedi 16 administrative regions oh my Ghana mu minim se obia e de ato ho no ma wo hwe na wasa tie Jumedi e de aka ho enne owura ene no edi nkomo no obi a wodo suko e wo golf bom e na afi eba management nso a wo suahunu e wo mu wasom man bebre e wo kwan hodo bebre so Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games tojo Japan wono ene na ye chef de mission team Ghana nyina wono ene na edi animu a wode athlete ne mpanimfo akoyi nyina da etimi ekoba ya ma bibia nso etimi ekoyi a wante se no manfo ebowa now yebewuro mu emfaso wo mu se wo ye babunu ube choose ebia golf over football and a week sika o manfo age no enya sem keto o football mu enti mema wo me batete no na ne na wo wa adan na metu no fo se won ko golf sika be ne wo mu emfaso wo so so o golf ya obenya sika na se obi anso so epesika ano ne nkomo a edi animu a ye ba bedie sanso and more to come no na breso enema sisiye ehwesode ya waye edi ato ho no ma afoforo ba omo ebetimi abeto aso ama Ghana Golf etimi akwa animu now owura yenhwe owura administration mu ewo golf bibi na kan wo ema owura mu na wo vision na asa ni so ade hunu bi opeso complete anu nti na owura administration of golf
David, like I said, you know, by chance.
Okay.
Me begine mu ma obi. Nti a free hono na che se mabeka as what they call the management committee ho. Nti na fe me hunu senior
Who begine mu ma hwan?
Mr. Miguel Ribeiro senior mechanic from the competition secretary time.
Okay.
Nti no na che se no me started say I became part of the administration. And by natural progression, you know, now say I say leadership skills I say and this is how it happened.
Now, what be vice president? What be president? Fire film and Nimedia why and then Nimedia oba no fee senke ye ni say no mum ni hwa. Also the back can why they quit me.
Okay, first of all, my main case maybe vice president, in that foundation, my predecessor, Dr. Frimpong, before him, Professor Intifo,
George Intifo,
Ben George, Mike Ezan, Professor Uswado, you name them, Bebre Edimenim. No ma besinko nti na o foundation in the na da ho no one say be building on it instead say e be gu no nti no preparatory work na o ma ye ne de na solid. It gave us a chance to build on it. I suppose the only idea me de be kan ho in particular any golf awards na ye bi da nti no the no e buy and then we maintained the your friend is saying the regular events na you know, Junior Open, Seniors, Ghana Open, and so on and so forth. Now same way nanka a person did Masters, Ghana Masters, but honestly, because of the pandemic and the economic situation in Timia, but I'm hoping, sir, before you ask me, you know, what's going to happen. Before you ask me, this is one of the things that I'll leave for my successor. So,
let me carry her for say over TV no so anete say Ghana Golf Awards to bia no home for ni bi na etwagu no mpanifo a ba ho titiro ni ntini ya omutimi ebe grace occasion e bi na wo hwiti adaka no so wo hwe no but to ask me
and you know that those are the sort of things that but other but by far the most important thing for me any junior development. Junior development in here because share demographics in which say the average golfing age in Ghana is probably about 52. More than Nkwadano. Okay. We need the youth. We need the youth to come through to replace those of us who are aging.
Okay.
Now, more importantly, may say when I joined golf, I'm saying I'm 36 or 37.
One month. No, I'm a pro, Anna.
Well, Bantam God knows. Nobody knows because.
I didn't know you say 1 month. One join it.
Because of the benefits here making.
Okay.
Say relationship, it would have started much earlier. But of course, as they say, it's better late than never. But maybe there's so many sukese and they say and Kodano yebe catch them young. Tiger Woods, as we all know, he started golf at the age of about really and truly was starting with the 6. But when he started competing, with the 14.
All right.
And that is the target group. I mean, me per se, between 10 and 16. You're ingraining the friends say the golf feeling and spirit in them. Now, if you catch them young, it enables them to grow with it. Depending on the attention span and it's okay now. Ball and I'm in but so starting terminus then it's a natural progression for them to junior golf development is very, very important to me.
It's over junior golf programs ben why any events ben why excess ampa edwakuma so a man for hwe 80 wo because ampa na no kra BBC see ampa na mo hono we see.
Yeah, okay, good. One of the things, let me sometime in 2013,
right,
the Ghana Golf Development Board was formed. It was a collaboration between TALO, the RNA, McGinley, and the Ghana Golf Association.
Under your tenure?
Debbie, it started under Dr. Frimpong. Debbie, 2013,
okay.
13.
Dr. Felix Frimpong.
Felix Frimpong. After and GGBD, Bass.
Okay.
Now, GGBD, the whole idea was to build golf from the grassroots. And it started with the renovation of Achimota. A better grounds for building that dream. Nti board Emma the golf director Free Ireland
Okay.
Steve Wilson.
Okay.
Before him there was another one, but Steve Wilson and Menene Beye Juma. Nti Steve Wilson was in charge of taking golf to the regions by training the trainers.
Okay.
What professionals now regions in senior training koda, senior koda. So I went around the country with Steve Wilson. I started from Western region. We go into a school and you impress upon them the need to give you a program, an hour or 1 hour and a half of showcasing golf to the children. Thereafter, it became part and parcel of their curriculum. And the Western region adopted it very, very successfully. The interest was fantastic. In fact, it's a shame so many pictures. But one of the schools I crow was Damai. In Nkoda, over 75 children are program Now, Nkoda, let me say something about their attention span. One more attention span niswa. Out of 75, we should lose about 50%. But we managed to retain about 60 of them for the purpose of continuing the learning process. And courses are the Ashanti region, Greater Accra. Since I'm a buyer, and I guess before me as well, we have never missed the opportunity to take a boy or a girl or both to the World Junior Championships. We've always, every 2 years, of course, because of COVID, but this year, I can say, Scotland, the junior Kwaba. So we've taken the opportunity this year. We've taken the opportunity to take a boy or a girl to the World Championships there's the African Junior Championships and also Yakubi. And locally the Ghana Junior Open and every year be a yabo.
Very well. Now, RNA support aya omode maye ne adena edu baby no say womo etwa so kakra. Say discussions akosi saying womo to aso.
Not yet. Not yet. And well, you see, the ban is a mechanical say GGBD, which is the Ghana Golf Development Board.
Okay.
Now, and no, according to them, and it is true. They put in a lot of investment into Ghana, not in terms of but in the payment of golf director, greenskeeper, development of Achimota, and so on and so forth. Didn't you know it Rubebina say one budget into Ghana no yes abroso but a doso.
But so impact improvement manner. Why must they pull off? Because all the idea is their expectation were not met, and as I say.
What happened in the say it's like what started project doing we.
All right.
If the full term had been served by the golf director and the greenskeeper and Kebia, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Okay.
Unfortunately, events BCC here now so truncate more partnership with Ghana, and that's a result. They pulled out the funding as well. I have appealed to them several occasions to say, "No dear, Samutia Brunino." We fan say 100 ya. But the moment you 10. It bet me a human and no. But they thought otherwise. Now, as a result, and let me tell you one of the reasons. It's a global thing. The RNA in the past 5 years or so have focused on Southeast Asia and Latin America. And it's a wish Golf PGA circuit in Iswa, particularly on the women's side. When we say South Koreans, Japanese for Thailand for man be brave through. That is because of the focus of the RNA in that region. And Ayasha said Debbie. Some years Anamusisi. Sebi Africa de Bibia EDHD. Intino, you haven't asked the question, but I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm currently the chairman for West and Central Africa.
Yes.
Under the African Golf Federation Confederation. And I don't know, me share over 18 countries or so. Now, as I exit, one of my your friends saying goals is to move up in the African Golf Confederation ladder as vice president. Now, the idea of going in there and say, we are going to speak for Africa. We are going to have a force that will enable the RNA to focus their attention on Africa and how to build people the same way that they've done for Latin America and the Pacific and Southeast Asia. And she, enuna ye pese ye di ye hoden koche.
No, yabeba na mum no connection nso fama me se enche yebehwe emfaso ya ese nkura bemu a wo mu enya na afi Ghana Golf Ghana Open, yes. Jumedi no nso ebeto dwa na hefa na ebekoso ne nyina da yensem a yebehwe yewo close to 3 minutes documentary bi nso so a bobo e de akyerewo na sana no empanise kwancha de fesika ne de yo so ho entino Nana Clothing da ya meka se eba se fashion designers awo kruimu a wo mu yemienu de di kan wo Nana Clothing na afi wo mu aka de minimum enti Nana Clothing na meka mfo e de ma wo se memma ta de omo pam emna ya kono se enu echi enkwada de Kabani slit mepacho agbada na ope skirt and top wo mo eya de pa enu echi African wear ya dodo na afre ne kaftan yi wo mo pampa sanso na emata de se wo kwa bedinto se okọ ayifuhia se anase engagement na wo kwa akoyo wanya yie se bi ade ato ani a miempamata de emfansho masampacho wo funu se bi esokura ye wo kwa e faso pamata de no na odi afunu begumu a wonnam a yehu se afuro no so ne nyada aye Nana Clothing ensa no wo kiremu a wo mu nyameche masalachi ya wo mu ne power filling station na di enhwenimu wo se frɛ no 0553 767879 0553 767879 and I say 0574 515153 0574 515153 uye babunu uye youth opasu usuan sanu juma na da chen witimi ede ye adwuma Nana Clothing sebra na wontimi enkyere wadwuma enu achi no Afro Cine XYZ Broadcasting Limited ya kan ho abia ya kofa television channel adi nda so Afro Cine enka na ni esusu no ye nananom ye papanom ye nuanom panimfo mu ye wofanom echie tenase na wo mo to anansesem echireye sa anansesem no mu eni esua abibimemu abakwasem sanso na enton a wobo ena afi abakwasem a afa busua no ho ni nyina da ena XYZ Broadcasting Limited ye na abefo kwan so na ye de gu channel so ya Afro Cine honomo ena dwumedie no atodwa mebacho obeto HD plus decoder at a fee of 150 Ghana cedis uwie chim Fato channel 115 honomo na Afro Cine won sabetimi aka no romance movie sanso ena action movie comedy ni nyina da won sabeka no ho sanso na X natural mineral water eno achi Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center na chese prostate help there honomo ena edabofia be ma mentwen ema sebi yemfa rubber enhye wo be mamu ansa na watimi agunsuo intino comedy Moses na wo mo na wa hoden ewo eye prostate mu no entimi enkonka o madaroma ena yesi nkonwa bebe edu no yemfa sima mienu ekomiensa enhwe documentary.
For anyone who's going through any kind of stress, depression, and anxiety or other mental health issue, give yourself time to heal. It takes time, but you'll get there. Talk to a loved one or a specialist. Connect with nature. Do things, enjoy activities that you can relate to, and do more of them. Calm down. Don't put additional pressure on yourself by worrying about what you're going through. You're not alone. There are others who have beaten it, and you can too. Give yourself time and love yourself. You are who you are. You're special, and we are.
Well, na just enema mo ayedin na wo panyonko a nyonko ba ko a ye recommend e dia ma the golf course. Hono na wo kwa ye betimi aboawo entina enum nsem kakra eno no ye bre no kwa na ekọ aka be sima edu na chese ye de nkomo twetwe no abena wieye golf calendar mu no GG mo programs ya he ewa afibie mu ena how frequent ne ntoaso mu na sa event moyo.
Okay, on the local front, sequentially, the seniors open, they started, and the juniors at Twaso. Then we do the Ghana Open, or rather, Head of State Invitational. This is one of the innovations that we brought into the picture. Into normally an only third event of the year, and then the Ghana Open. The Ghana Open, so a constant feature. On the international scene, every other year, you bought All Africa Team Championship.
Okay.
And that is for men. And a man so bought one more year, and so alternate years. For instance, next week a man ko Tanzania, akobo AATC, and then in September next month, the men will go to Egypt for the All Africa Team Championship.
Okay.
The World Junior Championship, and so alternate years, and so Sena Mikaino, Nansiane, Free Scotland, by young man be a friend of Ricky Hotubais.
Okay.
Yes, Onuna is see.
Then a modern motor saying.
In fun say the exposure was good. To be honest with you, and this is why I'm advocating for a lot of junior participation and so on and so forth. Because, quite frankly, I'm say out of 100 and there were over 73 countries represented. Okay. And Obia di Mnipa Mieno.
Obane Bema.
Unfortunately, a girl no visa buyer no na just a event into me uncle, but we would have had a boy and a girl representing. Now,
man filing in them.
Filing at the same time as the boy.
But when did you buy?
Boy, we only buy 10 because we travel history.
Okay.
girl with a new passport, and it's typical of the British system. Eventually, Mimi could do a intervention and some granted visa demand, but of course it was too late. But coming back to the performance, so we share the boy who won is from Scotland, home country, which is normal, home advantage. But even then, countries such as South Korea, Norway, Australia, America, the Irish, the British, all of them, in fact, a lot of the PGA players today have come from the World Junior Championships. They've won through the system. And we have a long way to go. And the only way we can catch up is to be more regular and to get the tuition and the exposure on a consistent basis. And in Africa, to me, is stating a case because it is only by that means, and we are talented naturally. Who call Christian Village, who call Ahujo, who call Tafo, and so on. Young boys, but they swing naturally. You can tell. There's a young man, maybe can ask him very quickly. Tafo. Well, you won't see golf training beyond and so my ball swat. Maybe I'd better no. He's very, very good. But
here training is skill.
We hear Buafo, a bay cacrediamano, and there's that. And then there is what is called the Esprit de Santo, and also a amateur event. That is an international event. The AATC is African, but the Esprit de Santo is for ladies worldwide. And we have also the one more alternative. This year, one more Bono, or rather, no, yes, one more Bono, France. Yes, and only a member unfortunately, we are not able to go. Say, Eja. Esika.
By qualify, so
you qualify. Yes, you as long as you have the means, you can go. But
by a team event, right?
A team event.
Nipa
4. Nipa 4 plus a coach and a manager. And Nipa 6. But you pay for your airfare, your accommodation, your meals, and so on. It's not cheap. And you share Africa, which is Egypt, because flying to Egypt is probably 1/3.
And I would say a man near Egypt.
A man near Egypt, a man near Tanzania.
Okay. Now, I don't see a team event.
Yes.
Now, more age limit be attached to these, and I say
there be an amateur event. Until we are amateur, as long as your country selects you as deserving. The boys or the men we are taking, for instance, are aged between 25 to about 35. That's the kind of age group. I'm saying man side and so something similar, late 20s to late 30s. Omuna Eko.
Now, Yanshwe Afi Ghana Open. Every man ever saw and he found Eko na Bobo and she to say ma event.
Okay, under normal circumstances, the share Kwame Nkrumah birthday, 21st. Holiday be a September but because of Egypt assignment na they call October. Middle of October Ghana Open, the 87th Ghana Open. Na eno no yakobo Damai. The last time we played the Ghana Open was I think it was about 10 years ago under Dr. Frimpong.
Oh, Damai.
We are taking it back to Damai for the first time in 10 years. And they are very excited about the prospect because at the time, Mutumfo also happened to be the guest of honor for that event. And Omu received for the first time on their course. And yes, and it's very the reason we selected Damang, apart from the fact say arguably and say a championship course Ghana Damang. Achimota is probably the best amateur course in Ghana.
Okay.
But Uka championship
course.
Championship in terms of length and difficulty.
Difficult.
Yes, and you know, we are inviting international players to come, both amateurs and professionals. Intino, we need a challenge. Obi imagine winner no what just unim golf Yes, Intino, Damang is the destination, and as I said,
date bang.
12th to the 15th of October.
Okay.
Yes, a 4-day event, and but of course, one more earlier to train and all of that kind of thing. And you know,
boy, be a man called Fasha said, "Oh,
you be 1st of August because they per se." Obia be se be yenti anase yanti ana bibisa ntinu from 1st of August now you
wouldn't notice that all clubs
all the clubs
nation.
And we've gone to the whole of Africa. All the African federations have been notified, and we've gone to Europe. We've got interests from both Europe and America. Into the international flavor of it means that of course the professional pairs also needs to be quite heavy. But I can tell you that it is enough to attract, because we'll be free South Africa and also be free America and also Bono. Then that's what that's what na Okofa Symphonica Parade be to her into sponsors
about one more.
Oh, so far no Goldfields Ankasa sponsor. And then we have several other companies who are supporting: Zen Petroleum, Gaso Petroleum, we have Total, we have Engineers and Planners, we have BCM, we have a host of others. Afena, I care 2 months, but you know, we are all in the throes of it. And it promises to be very exciting. And of course, that's when I bow out. Into, you know, we are going out with a bang, hopefully.
Okay. We'll bring you back.
Oh, David.
No. Amount for sending me text message. Uma papa for me parents. Say ni musa. Say in crunch sembe na wo emo me. In terms of protection, in terms of choosing a career in sports. Say ne ba obejano am na bebo golf. Obenye sika wom.
Good.
Because the year or time when why most no say
I come Liverpool no in sika kakra. And that's a Chelsea.
So
okay, so
minimum the my church mu say golf no do the professional level no sika na bebre.
Let's put it this way: the richest sportsman in the world is Tiger Woods. That sums it up.
Yeah,
that sums it up. Say we won na golf circuits anymore. Week in, week out, you can earn a lot of money. See, as well, live golf. My name is what to live golf. Saudi for the music can be room. And my sister no granted there. And it's not even once you enter to play, you have a guaranteed sum of money. And you know, and let me explain why people should go to golf.
Okay.
Tiger Woods did 46. And yet the injury and still or dasro. I don't know of any footballer, whether Ghanaian footballing age or not, we did 35 or we did 40, say,
active
or active, no any ska.
Do 60 still
yes. And so the career span is very short.
Okay.
Who football making? Who 30 pet ne started say I can win some. Yes, but in golf, you can start from anything from 15 to 16 through to about 50. And there was senior segment. Into seniors in this whole Greg Norman and senior secretary Mujiska. And you know, unlike this get rich quick. Kobo football and now kobo tennis in contemporary terminal scano. Is over time. And you know, if you ask me, I'll say that the decision to play golf is a wise one. Apart from the benefits ayakano, sikasu kahu and apomudin relationships and so on and so forth. And the as I said, sikana omunyano. For instance, British Open on board and saying, I think the purse was in the region of about $12 million. Nipa will win and onya 1 point something million. I mean, that's for 4 days' work. You know, and you know, so what can say football in 300, yes, 300,000. It's fine, it's good, but
golf for the
and so we stay on top, and like everything else, if you're on top. If you go to tennis, the Federers and the Nadals and so on, they're on top.
So come on top,
and you
go to the top.
Yes,
you will end big.
You will end big.
Now, you're on common. October, Mudu Jumedi, baby. I have 4 show. Yes, a Bema baby, one main. What's my chat to officer? What catch?
Okay, and one say, the legacy must be continued. I hope to say one more ebe take over the reins of Ghana Golf, you know. Ebe twaye juma so.
Na different
account, but it true and kodade no ehia me. Omo mbo modia na omo ngrumu omo. And you see enye nipa dodo asem. You need to zone in on a few and harness those skills and grow them. Now, it brings me to a subject that is very, very close to my heart, and which is Ghana sports.
Okay.
Ghana sports, can't be so this game now football, football and Manadi. I don't want to go there. Now saying Commonwealth you share the 101 athletes and and yet a free mobile no not just say kuta boxing and athletics medals. And
I think one other.
There was a
long jump.
Let's say athletics.
Yeah, okay.
Field and track.
Okay.
Track and field.
Okay.
And you know, I want your talent in the world, I want your skill in the world. And you know, even though I don't subscribe to the fact to say California opportunity, them qualify more kono. Let's do what Nigeria did. Nigeria selected 9 disciplines and stayed there, and they came out with 12 gold and several other medals. That's the kind of thing that we ought to be doing. Now, I am advocating, say, we should go back to basics as a country. Na, yenkase, sikeni sponsorship is very thin on the ground. But I say differently. Say, you align it. What I'm suggesting is that you align companies, public companies, to certain sports. Okay. So, for instance, company A, and I'll name it. I hope they don't mind. But GMPC, EMFA football. Okay. Ghana Commercial Bank, EMFA tennis. Ghana Gas, EMFA golf. And so on and so forth. Obinfa boxing. So that
why the word to me so yes idea way?
It has to come from a legislative instrument.
Okay.
It has to come from government. Government must stipulate that look, from now onwards, you know, we are assigning this sport to your company, and you are the sole sponsor. Intino, who budget or annual budget, you know, would you move 0.5%, and that's all we need. 0.5% of a company's gross turnover is more than enough to cater for a tennis federation which will be able to grow the talents that they have. 0.5% of a public company's revenue going into golf or into boxing or anything like that, athletics will more than cater for their needs. A lot of the chances that we miss out on is because government in Niska, and so Commonwealth here, we all know when monies were released for the preparation.
No, me but your hand of liberty me okwan and nephew anadwe X sports profile dwumedie ya eboabo no edebe somo o TV XYZ so na de dwumedie na si na se modern enkoma owura Mike O Agri president edema Ghana Golf Association wono ene no edi nkomo ena se mo de nkoma me general manager owura Alexander Abuaje aka Da Costa sanso ena MCR me director ena nwumre Raf Jampo ena afina bedwafo a umo ewo hono Emmanuel Kisinum Emmanuel Netinum Emmanuel Davis umunyada etimi ebo ama bibi etimi ekonkan soundman onso so yedo ase me ba camera room Kofi the boy wo ho sanso ena Prince Ofori aka Osofo ewo ha Davis num Peter num sanso no owura William Sefa omunya etimi ebo ai meka obi ahwenenim jese bia kudi baby asese saretie now the producers Roger Emmanuel the Sports Monarch hello Kwaku Justice Ebotela the Iron Boy Cratch no boy Juma Sanso and Ohineba Kojofusu aka Fandi meden edena na prempe the British man yankopon ya adom na adom bi adom boy ne na wotwe se na ye the X Sports profile jumedie ebebremo na se modern so nkoma me sponsors Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center Sanso na X Natural Mineral Water Nana Clothing and afi Afro Cine so mo eso ya sene me de dwumedie ebe so mo makra munya